Welcome back everyone to Into the Dead, Our Darkness Days. It's been a couple of weeks since I played this one last, and I'm eager to continue the run we was on. So let's get into game. So I think I have misclicked somewhere because I remember us being on the day cycle, not on the night cycle, and our barricades are down. So let's just familiar ourselves with our people. Hector, that was good at doing barricades. He does need some sleep, but I need to get my barricade sorted, so he's going to have to do that, unfortunately. So he's an insomniac. Yeah, they're cheaper to do barricades. So, Hector, unfortunately, my man, you're just going to have to do without your sleep at the moment. And you want to do barricades for one cycle. Okay, so you're locked into doing that. Let's have a look at the other two people. Rahul needs to sleep. That's you locked in. And that means Kayla's going to have to go out on a run. Now, we did unlock, if I remember right, Outbreak cabins at the last run. So I want to go down to there and I want to prepare for it. So what do we need to take? I'm going to take a lockpick because I've never been there before. And I don't have any stealth weapons, unfortunately. This does a little quieter than this one. This has more durability. So we'll take this. And then hopefully that's not a bad decision. And let's go and scavenge. Everybody's locked into their jobs, so let's move onto the night cycle. Because this is still the demo, there is not many cycles left in this run. I think I lost one. I must have misclicked something in between the end of the last episode and the start of this. So we probably at the most got about 5 cycles to finish what we can on this run. Now, the main target we was doing on this one, I think it was C to crouch, yeah. The main target we was doing on this one was we wanted to unlock the dismantle bench and have a look and see what that was. And then if I do another run, then I might aim towards a weapons bench and try and get guns in the next play. If it has done fairly well on the channel. Okay, pressing up and going over. And we are in crouch. Okay, there is a zombie there, but he doesn't look... Although he looks like he's seen me, he doesn't look like he can interact with me. There's a little bit of an itch there. Again, the game is still in early access. Sorry, it's still in demo form. Are there any vantage points up here? No. I'm guessing I've got to run and jump to get onto that roof because I can't get any door on this side. Okay, that didn't help. Okay, we made it this time. Let's go back into the crouch. Can't hear any zombies. There's like a skylight there. Okay, there's somewhere to get down there. And we can go off the edge there. Hopefully I'm not going to drop into an ambush here. I don't like going into a place where I've got no exit out of it, really, except for this. Okay, I can't see any zombies anywhere. So I am gonna stay into the sneak mode. Something to interact with there. Sergeant Hardwick's journal. Bunker nearly complete. Added more dry food and good knife. I can't explain it, just feels right. This thing in Europe is getting worse. Got to have a plan. Hardwick bedroom bunker revealed. Ooh. So we've got a bit of a prepper here. Okay, so let's have a look for this door and see if anybody's in there. Okay, this place is surprisingly quiet. Got an interaction point there. Well, no loot so far, so that's not a good sign. Ah, and that's the secret bunker, what we've just read about. Absolutely no zombies here. Oh, but we have got loot. I should have paid attention to what I needed. Used to treat sickness. Used to repair broken firearms. Let's have a look what's in the other loot pile. Because she doesn't have much bag space. Oh, that's the stuff I need. I remember the bolt being a massive thing. I remember wires being something we needed a lot. Firearm parts again. Moderate amount. Okay, so I've got an idea. Because we've got some damage on Kayla. We can use that if I remember right. So we can use one of them so she's going to heal up on the next cycle. And that's one less thing to take. So I've got 4 spaces. I need to take her knife. So what's that knife got? Oh, it's a stealth knife. And I think the other spaces I need to take all this. So we're leaving 2 stacks there. I'm just planning if it's worth it coming back here for another run. And I've got 4 there. So I'd have 6 stacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might potentially... well, I've got bullets there, but I haven't got a gun to do anything with it. How's your food looking? I think we might be able to... No. I think I'm going to take what I've got on me. 2 sets of the wires, the electrical parts. 2 sets of the metal, which I know we need. And 4 sets of the tape. And we are full up. And I think she's going to need to sleep on the next cycle. Okay, I wish I'd have left the weapons. Because there's nothing... Unless there's something out the back here to fight. Okay, she can get down. No, this looks like the end of the run. So if I'd have bought no weapons, I could have bought 2 more stacks of stuff. I don't think I'm going to come back here. Ooh, another one of those sort of secret routes. What? Again, it doesn't affect anything in the demo, but in the main game, this is going to be your way of escaping by the looks of it. Strange markings. A symbol has been painted onto a nearby drain pipe. The iron bars covering the opening have been broken and bent back, creating a gap wide enough for someone to squeeze through. Footsteps can faintly be heard echoing down the pipe. Lead discovered strange markings. Because we've got no zombies around, I'm happy to just go and have a look at this plan. So what have we got? So on the remain calm, we've got 2 of 4 leads. And on the strange markings, we've got all 4. It won't let me start it because it's saying it's locked, so I'm guessing that that's something for the main game. But yeah, we got a good amount of these leads. And then we still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of leads we hadn't even started to occur. But yeah, that was a nice little loop run. A little disappointed if I'd have knew that I wouldn't have gone there with weapons. So Kayla's lost her healing, so she should be up to max health. The barricades are looking okay. She's gained drain, so she's going to need to sleep. And because Hector... No, that's Raoul. Because Raoul was sleeping, he's now looking really good. The network. Near the sewer drain, we found a crumpled pile of paper with several addresses written on it. Along the goods were were to be delivered there. This seems to confirm the existence of a network, a group of smugglers who use the old tunnels beneath Walton to transport illegal goods. Maybe we should head to these locations to see if there's any information about the contact group. If anyone knows the way out of the system, it will be them. Strange markets complete, the network plan available, and all survivors gain hope. So let's have a look what that hope status is. So evasive. So hope. In dark, it helps to believe that you can make it back to the light. Restores morale. Every phase spent in this state. Last 5 phases. So that's going to last until the end of the demo. Oh, that's nice. So I don't have to worry about anybody's morale for the rest of the run. So this building we just built here with the card table is basically worthless now because we don't need to use it. I mean, if we did get another person, then maybe they wouldn't have those statuses. Kayla, you're going to sleep. You're okay with your food for this cycle. Loses more rest each phase. So you're going to be quite honest, I think you should have gone to bed. Not Kayla. Can I remove... Yeah, I think I might have to remove Kayla from there. If Hector's going to lose more sleep than Kayla is, he's got a chance of his rest being 0. What does that mean? Does it mean he's going to leave? So yeah, we're going to have you doing that. Well, we'll have a look and see what you can craft. Can you craft the dismantle bench? Is my... Because you could do a 2 cycle. We don't need to do cooking, because if I remember right, we just cooked. No, we haven't cooked. We've got 3 meals left. But he's at half. So let's interact and see what we can do with that loot we just brought back. So we need 10 wood for the work. We can do the dismantle bench. We can't do the weapon bench 2. We are going to need to get beds. And we haven't got enough wood for that because we picked up no wood. So I think you're going to do a 2 cycle, if I can. First, you're going to do the dismantle bench. So I'll get that into the next phase. Fortunately, can't do the weapon bench. If I can get... Again, we just said that we don't need the communal area. You could get beds tier 1. That means you can't do... It won't allow me to stack that until that's complete. The thing is, I'm going to waste a lot of the cycle. Okay, I'm going to have a waste cycle on this one, I'm pretty certain. So let's remove the last item. We'll just have you making the dismantle bench. There's nothing else I can see that's worthwhile you doing. Okay, it's a bit of a wasted cycle. And then that does mean that Kayla's going to have to go out again. Bit worried about that sleep, though. Could get you to eat something. You still got a little bit of food left, so if we find some junk food, we can get that topped up. I swear that just for morale, yeah. Base resources, crafting, weapons, scavenging. The miscellaneous items are the stuff we need to break down in the dismantle bench, hence why we're making that. And it looks like there's some sort of trading in here because we've got valuable items for trading. But I haven't seen any way to do trading. Maybe that's not in this version. So yeah, I think we've wasted a bit of a cycle then. So we wasted 1 cycle. And then we're going to waste 2 units of that guy's at Raoul's upstairs. And because we wasted the cycle, we didn't make the food we set up on the end of the last run. It looks like that didn't save. We don't need to go back to Hardwick's. We've done everything else. So in this run, we was heading to the south. Medium zombie density in the gas station. So I think that's where we've got to go. We're going to take that stealth knife, that one we've just picked up. We're going to take a lockpick because we've never been here, and we'll take a baseball bat. And you're going to go scavenge. I'm just a bit worried about a sleep cycle. But the good thing is we are exploring this new zone on the daytime. Text way. So let's go into sneak immediately. Anything to loot around here? Boo, nothing at the moment. Okay, there's a big itch there. But we have got loot. Okay, that's good. We always need these steel. And we did pick up a load of electrical parts on the last run, so if we do need to leave something here, I might leave the electrical on this time. Okay, the camera's panning there. It looks like that car might be blocking the way. And luckily he can't see me here. Make sure we've got the right weapon equipped. We have. We've got the stealth weapon. I need him to turn round and then I need to go and take him out. Because I've got no way I can move on here with him in that way. He seems to be stuck on the car. So let's just go out to visual range. Okay, I'm a little baffled on what I'm supposed to do here. Let's move all the way back here. Give it about 10 seconds. And I can't take that guy out because that person by the back of the car, I don't know if it's going to come alive. Yeah, he seems to be stuck on the car. Well, that's not good. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to have to go heavy. I can't lose my stealth weapon on something I can't stealth. Okay, that wasn't a good start, but I had no way of getting round. He seemed to have been... His AI seemed to have been stuck on the car and I had no way of getting past. So that's not a good start. She has took a little bit of health. Maybe this is how they were expecting me to do it. But again, we had no way of knowing that. But no, I can't. I don't think I can get for the window. Oh, I can get for the window. So this is the way they must have expected you to do. There's something on the radio. This is Jojo. If you're out there, Dad, anybody, please, I need help. Please, I'm running out of time. Okay, can I interact with it? Oh, okay. We've just got a new survivor. So what have you got? Oh, extra backpack space. Oh, you're my new favourite person. Gains an extra component, resource, dismantling items. We're about to make a dismantle bench. So he could be really good to stop at the base to get more items. Extra morale is lost when hungry. Hunger is low. Well, that's easy to fix. We've got quite a lot of resources at the base. I'm happy to have you. It's a shame I couldn't say, you take over this run. But yeah, that's a good way of finding a new survivor. Okay, we'll just take everything at the moment. I'm going to put that stealth knife back on. But yeah, I don't like the way that start was. It really didn't give me an option. Can hear somebody moving around. And that back door is open, so it's making me a little worried. But nobody's coming in, so I'm going to have to take a chance. I can't be here all day. We are still in crouch. Let's just move slowly. Yeah. Come on, get out to crouch. come on, get out. And then you should, if I remember right from the last time, we can dangle on the edge and he will... Oh, okay, so we've disturbed two of them up there. I want one of them to come running off the side, really. This is a very new map to me. I did say I was a bit worried about that back door being open. Maybe it expected you to go up the top, then drop down to the bottom. So they've slowed down. But are they going to be stuck outside now? Yes, it looks like it. So they're just going to be on that roaming outside that window. It could be beneficial to us because we've cleared that all the way out the side. If we can come up the other way and close the door, I don't need to interact with these two again because we've already got the loot from that room. Kayla, you're going to have to get down to the bottom. It's a shame there isn't keybinds in the place because I don't like the way where the crouch is. And then the sprint, I would rather have that on my mouse keys. There's some hiding points here. Maybe that was a way to deal with the first guy. If you got here early and fast enough, you could hide in one of these spaces and then go around the back of him. But again, that's not something we would have known. And I can't see anybody else here. But again, it does make it a lot easier for the next run. Is that door open? No, it isn't. So I should be okay to come up. Oh, another loot point. Just want to make sure we've got a bag full of stuff. If we do need to make a run for it and escape, at least we've not coming out here empty-handed. I'd like to use the lockpick if I could on something, just so I don't have to bring the lockpick if we have to come back here for a second run. And then there's another hiding space here. The top where they was right above us in that little room there. And you'll see both doors on the left and the right are open. And there's a ladder there going up onto the roof. So let's see who's this side. We can't actually go up the stairs. So if we want to go up them ladders, we've got to kill them two guys by the looks of it. Unless there's another way. Oh no, there isn't, because it looks like it's blocked to the right of the ladders. So we could have blocked ourselves out of... That door's open there, which is making me a bit worried again. We had this in the last area. Oh, another loot section. But that door is closed, so I'm happy. Oh, a lot of items. Well, the fabric we're going to take because we needed that. Let's leave the dog food back. I've got to take these bolts. Let's transfer as much as we can. We've got some dismantle parts there. We collected a lot of tape on the last run. So I think I'm going to... Oh, it's firearm parts, not dismantle parts. That's for Medis, so... I think we'll take the water. Because we've got to do some cooking. And there's nothing else I can do. My bag's full. There's a door there I can open and close. And there's somebody right outside the door. But I can't see anybody else about. So this might be a time to put a bit of an heavy weapon on. Just so I don't use all my durability on my stealth. I think that was a good call. Okay, the manhole cover in front of us has just moved. Nothing else out this side. I'm going to see if I can jump up on the roof. We are full, so it's not a wasted run. And the stuff there is okay, but it's not the best. Yes, she can get up. Is there a second way onto the roof, maybe? Let's get changed back to that stealth knife. Can you even get up that side? Yeah, you got to vault up. Doesn't look like there's anybody in this room. The door is closed, so I think I'm safe to get into here. There is an hiding space there and a loot spot, so let's take the loot spot. We've got some more wires. Is there anything else I want to leave for that one cloth? Not really, because I need these bolts just as much as the cloth. I could leave a lockpick back. But lockpicks are quite valuable. So no. If I find more cloth, then I might make a different decision. So there is a door open to the left, but hopefully that's where them guys was. There is a way up onto the roof. Now I can't see anybody else on the roof except for that one guy. So it might be a situation where we can go heavy on that. Yeah, this is definitely the room where we just got the new survivors. So let's close that door. I'm going to take a bit of a chance by going a bit heavy, because we're about to leave the zone anyway. We'll wait for this guy to come back. Hopefully it's not too long. If it's too long, I will just cut it until he arrives back in front of me. I'm going to wait for him either to walk to the left or to the right, and then I'm going to go up and take him out with an heavy attack. Okay, I can hear him coming back. Okay, that's it. That's my chance. Let's get up there and let's take you out as an heavy. We've had some little hiccups on this map, but we haven't lost anything. Oh, this was a base location, wasn't it? Because that looks like the gardening plot. But because we've only got very few cycles left, I'm not going to move again on this run. But this... And those are them two, what we left here. So we've got one piece of cloth we haven't took and a few bits of food and medical items at the bottom. But I think we've done a cracking job, considering how the run started with us having that route blocked to us. But overall, I'm happy with this run. And if we can take Joe out on the next run and he's got more inventory space, then that's going to be better for us with the looting. And again, it's this thing where if I knew I didn't need a lockpick here, I could have left that, not brought a lockpick. And then we would have had one more space for inventory to get loot. But overall, I think that's about as best as we could have done on there. As suspected, Kayla has again collapsed because she run out of energy, so she has to sleep on this cycle. Hector's lost his drain because he was sleeping, and Hector needs to eat because now he's gnawing hunger. That isn't too bad. We lost 2 barricades, so we could do redoing the barricades on this section. Kayla, your food's actually okay. We haven't got much food, so somebody needs to cook on this cycle. That does mean that I can't do anything with the dismantle bench on this cycle, which is a bit of a pain because I wanted to do it. Oh, actually we can, because we've got 4 people now. So Kayla, you can have a well-deserved rest. Was it Hector that had the barricade? Yes. So you need to eat. And then you need to do barricades, Hector. just thought, have we got the wood? Hopefully we haven't used all the wood. No, we've got 10 wood, so that's good. So you're going to do a cycle of barricades, so that's you sorted out. We'll look at Joe in a second. Rahul's the next one. Now, Joe's going to be going out on my run. So that means Rahul, unfortunately, is going to have to do food. Because everybody's food is looking a bit on the low side. And Joe's going to need to eat. Yeah, if I don't do food on this cycle... Again, I would love to get all them resources. But I have got to be a bit sensible. None of my staff get any bonuses to cooking. So we have no meat, so we can't do any of that. But we have 5 vegetables. So we need to start bringing back meat or vegetables. And that's your cycle done. We've got a nice amount of water, so we can do another 2 batches of food, basically. If we can get some vegetables or meat. So that's you sorted, and that leaves our good friend, our new guy, Joe. Well, your food's a bit on the low side, so you've got to have the last of the food we've got at the moment. Now, the question is, do you get access? No, you don't. You don't get the hope status, what everybody else has got. So I do have to pay attention to your morale. On the next cycle, he might be a very good one to do in dismantling, so I can get more components. Extra morale is lost when hunger's low, but again, we've just dealt with his hunger, so that's not an issue. An extra backpack. So yeah, Joe, let's go and see where we can go next. And because we've only got a couple of phases left on this one, I am going to do it even if it's a bit of a longer episode. Now, that was the original starting place. We did go back and do it. Oh, it's because of the greens there for the base locations. So there's only one location. Ah, okay. So we're stuck in a sense. We've cleared out the Texas gas station. If we ever wanted to come to this location, which is the fire station, we would have to move the base to the gas station. And the problem is, if we move the base to the gas station on this phase, Kayla won't get asleep. So we can't move the base. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain. So we're going to have to go to either the taxi rank we did on the last one or the Galaxy Arcade we did in the last one. And both those was fairly tough. But it will give us some give us some practice on those runs so we can do it faster when we do another run. If we don't do another run immediately, we'll be doing another run as soon as it drops into early access. So we're going to take the stealth knife again. This bat's about to break. Because, wow, 4 extra spaces compared to Kayla. I'm tempted to take all the weapons. And a lockpick. I can't remember what there was to lockpick here. But I do remember there being a lot of combat situations. And the good thing is we will be doing it on a day cycle. Oh no, we're on the night cycle. Yeah, this was the one where I stood on top of the wall in the last run. And people saw me, which I didn't think they could. Because there's a guy roaming there. Let's put on a bit of an heavy weapon. I am in crouch, aren't I? Yep. I want to drop down. And I want to try and get you out. I'm a bit of an heavy attack. Oh, I got the wrong knife. I wanted to do the heavy weapon then. But there is people in the back there, and there is people to the right here. So if I'd have done an heavy attack, there's a good chance that they would have found. Let's see if there's any loot over this side. Boo, nothing. So we've already started this run better than we did the last time. Now we can get onto that little roof to the right of us because it is sloping. Doors locked. Have I still got the stealth weapon on? I have. What's the durability? It's got 2 durability, so hopefully I can use it 2 more times. Just going to have a look through here. Yeah, we'd have to jump that barricade. Doesn't seem to be anybody roaming as far as I can tell at the moment. There is an hiding space there. Oh, there's loot there, so let's go and get that loot and then let him reset into a better position. Let's just transfer everything at the moment. We can worry about what we're taking after. So I want to be facing this way. I want that guy to come up to the table, turn round, just so I've got the best chance of taking him out on the stealth. As soon as he turns, I make a... not a run for it, but I need to start moving. And yet stealth is a good option because there's somebody at the top of the stairs. Is there anybody else roaming here? No, that door's closed. This was going into the big garage part where we went into last time. The guy above us can't go many places and there's nobody below us as far as I can tell. So I'm happy to try and get this weapon destroyed. So what I'm going to do is go onto the stairs. I'm going to wait for him to turn at the top. And then I'm going to try and take him out. Just got to make sure there's nobody in the back. I'm a little quicker. There. Back onto the stairs. Just in case. Okay, so I've still got another attack with this heavy weapon. I'm happy with what we've done so far. We can clear all this left side out before we even attempt to go anywhere else. Come on, get... Come on. Okay, and that's where I've disturbed everybody. I think I got to this point last time. Yeah. There must have been no door there. Because I didn't see... I only looked through the door as if I was looking through a peephole, and that guy shouldn't have seen me. Now, there is somebody in the room to the right of me, which hasn't been disturbed. I do need to go back to a stealth weapon. There's just too many people roaming for me not to have a stealth. And unfortunately, it looks like these stealth weapons only got a couple of attacks. So the guy below has calmed down a bit. But there is about 3 of them running around down there at the moment. Actually, I've got a better idea. Oh no, there's a 3rd one there. It's extremely risky, this is. Hopefully he doesn't see me here. I want him to pass, the other guy to pass, and then I want to try and take him out. And then get back on the roof. We've got one of the roamers down, that's good. Did we pick up any other weapons? We did. So we could do exactly the same thing again. Go down. Take this guy out as an heavy attack. Okay, we're using more weapon durability than we really needed to, but we need to clear this path. Because this is what killed us the last time, if I remember. Well, it didn't kill us, it took us a lot of damage, I think. And then there's still one more roaming around I could do with taking out. Okay, he's still a bit frantic. I could do with him calming down and coming outside, really. It could take a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to bring you back once he's calmed down. I'm not going to move anywhere. Okay, I'll give it about a minute. He doesn't seem to calm down. I can still hear him, but I can't see him. He's somewhere running around in that room below us. Now, I think he's the left side of the table, so I don't think he's going to affect us if we continue through. I just don't like somebody on the behind me, so I've got no clear run out of the building. Maybe if we move to the right-hand side of this little mini building we're in now, maybe there's a chance. So if that's it, I am going to have to switch back to the stealth knife. Because we've got this guy in the back here. If I make too much noise, he's going to come into play. There is a roof access I can go up to. Maybe going up to the roof's a good call. And maybe because we're in 2 rooms above him, it will give him a chance to calm down. Okay, so there's nobody this side. Let's put the big heavy weapon on again, unless we see somebody in the back that's going to get disturbed. There is somebody over the back there. I think I remembered this part. We would have to have a stealth weapon. Because if I remember right, we disturbed those on the back the last time. Yeah, he's turning now. I need to go quickly and vault and then take him out. Yeah, there's 2 in the back, so this has to be a stealth. So I have got to use my stealth knife. Now we have got a way down there. Unfortunately, I've only got 2 weapons left on me. So we might have to get down that ladder, I'm pretty certain. Because I can still hear that guy running around. Well, I'm assuming it's that one guy. Okay, so let's have a look at our inventory and see where we've got to. So we've got possibly 2 hits with the noisy weapon and 1 hit with the stealth weapon. We've got our lockpick, and we have got a pan. But that's a very noisy weapon as well. So we have got a backup weapon, that's good. I didn't realise we had. We've still got 4 spaces. We've picked up some food, which is good. Picked up coffee, but that was needed at the level 2 cooking, which we won't get to this time, so I can dump those. And I don't think we need sugar because that's going to be with the coffee. Wood's good. So we haven't really got that much good loot. And a lot of the stuff on us, I could easily dispose of them. Oh, okay. So this is the far side of the taxi rank. Okay, there is somebody roaming below me. Can we get down and take him out? No, that's too risky. I need to wait for him to pass me and then try and take him out on the right side. Come on, quick. Yeah, that's it. The stealth weapon's gone. Let me just hide a second because don't forget, this game does not pause. So I've got a 3 sound and a 4 sound. Because we've already been using this one, I'm going to continue using that one, at least if it breaks. then we do have another weapon to use. And another inventory space. So we actually haven't done much on this side. Is there anybody roaming? Can go back up onto the roof, come down the right into that building and down on the left-hand side of this area. There is people at the back, so if I use an heavy weapon, they're going to come into play. Wasn't there a lock spot somewhere over this side? Well, I haven't seen anybody roaming here, so I think I'm happy. Yeah, here's the lock spot. I thought we needed a lockpick at this area. That gives me another inventory space back. Let's take everything. So we're still not full, and there is a lot of stuff on us I can dump without too much fuss. So there is another hiding space here, but there's nobody else roaming. But there's another room here. Okay, so I think we are good here. Let's see what else we can pick up. So that's still a broken pistol, so I need to start getting rid of stuff. I'm happy because we're a bit low on food. Eat both those junk foods. That should top your food out because you have food issues, and that allows me to pick up the tape. So we are full. So if we have to leave the zone now, I'll be happy. Let's have a look for this door at the bottom first. So there is somebody roaming there, and there's somebody at the back. So if I use any sort of heavy attack, that guy's coming into play. And then I'm having to take out more people than I want to. Same at the top. Is there anybody in the back? No, there isn't. I'm thinking I could get through this window, vault through, and take this guy out with an heavy attack. Let's get back out the window just in case I've disturbed anybody. Now, I can't see anybody running around and I can't hear anybody running around, so I think we got away with that. We've now got another space. We need to make sure we get another weapon on. So we do only have one usable weapon on us now, which is a very noisy skillet. Has it been perfect this run? No, but I'm actually happy with what we've got. This door is broke, so I am a bit worried. Oh, loot. And I can store all the loot, and I've still got a space, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so what's going on here? So there's a roof there. There's no drain pipe up on the outside. So if I want to get to the roof, I've got to go up on this side here. Okay, there is somebody at the top, and I have got to take this out with an heavy skillet. So hopefully there's nobody on the back playing. And there's somebody right at the very top. Is that a survivor? Might be a survivor because there's no way to get to it without coming up that ladder. We've already picked one survivor up on this run. Are we going to be picking up two? If not, we've got to make a mad dash. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is Aubrey. Wasn't Aubrey the very good cook from the first one? Oh no, Aubrey's different. Crafts more bandages. Again, we're not really doing that, so that's not really that beneficial to us. Loses morale from eating junk food or cooked food. That's easy to manage. And we've got another survivor. So what are we up to? 5 now. Wow. This taxi rank has been extremely profitable. Not only massive amounts of loot. I wouldn't say we've took it out clean, but we've took it out as clean as possible. I've still got a little bit of space on me, so I do want to get something to fill up that last space. I don't want to go back with empty spaces. Let's go out the window and see if there's anything we can do this side. You're going to need to go back into crouch, my man. Okay, there's somebody right below me. Could I get out? The problem is if I get down here, can I get back up here? And we do know there's somebody over roaming to the left. Okay, we did get it. Again, there was no way of... Activating him is not always the worst case. So if he calms down, at least now he's moving. If he calms down, like I said, we can take him out and clear this back path. I don't think we need to come back here again. We are running out of spaces where we can go. I think we might have to go back to that arcade, which was really, really tricky. And we don't have a stealth weapon anymore. No, he's just resetting exactly the same position he was before. So there's no way of me getting down there to that guy. Okay, so we've got to find another way. So we have two options. We can go back into the original starting area. Or we can go into the area below. But I'm pretty certain if I open up that door, then that guy in the back is going to see me. So if we just peek through, you see that guy. Actually, I've got a better idea. I'm going to open the door. Hopefully that guy now comes roaming out here. And that might allow me to get past and be able to get the stealth attack on that other guy. Because we do know this path across this frontier is massive. So I think that's the way the game intended to do it. So I do have to... I can't take that guy out because there's people at the back. Ah, there's somebody else sitting there, so no. My crazy plan might have not worked. No, I don't like that space coming from that side. So yeah, the problem I've got is them two people who are situated in the very back. If I do any sort of loud weapon, I'm going to be bringing them into play. But I might let him pass me. If he goes to the right of the taxi, I think I then might be able to take it out. If not, I can always... Okay, let's... That's where I'm trying to go. Let's go. Oh, okay, we took some major damage there. Okay, didn't go as planned, but I thought that was going to happen. The problem is I can't get out on the right-hand side because of that guy situated there, and if I try and jump down, he's getting activated. And this weapon is nearly destroyed and I've got no backup weapons. So I think I'm going to have to go back out the left-hand side. And now I've just activated 3 people. That's a little more tricky than it once was. Okay, these have calmed down at least. But there is 3 people roaming now. Which is not the best for me. But it might have cleared me a path out to the right side if I can... There's 2 of them passing me. There's the 3rd one. If he passes that taxi, I think I can get through and get out to the right-hand side. I've just got to make sure nobody sees me because I'm very low on health. Actually, I've got a better idea. Can we close this door? Then that should stop them coming after me. And it gives me a chance to actually loot this properly. Oh, okay. We're not going to do a weapon this time, so I'm going to put... it can be dismantled at the dismantle bench. I'm going to leave a medicine then. I'm going to take the gun. Now, we haven't been into this room, so we don't know if there's anybody patrolling. Okay, no. And I'm going to close that door behind me just in case they break the other door down. And yet more loot. Oh, this place is amazing. Okay, we've got to start making tough choices. Okay, we can use the healing kit now. That will heal us up and it will give us a space back. That will allow us to take the wood. What else can I get rid of? We did say we had a lot of water at the place, and if we've only got a couple of phases, we ain't going to need the water. I'd rather take these screws. I think I'm happy with that run. If we destroy the weapon with this guy, we can always come back in here and collect this other item. And this is the guy where there was no way to come down off the roof and take him out. But I'm hoping there's a way.
Evac numbers are HS1273, HS9736.
Just making sure I've not disturbed anybody. Like I said, Joey's half elf.
Follow the perimeter wall north to Fort Malone. A CDC representative will meet you there.
I'm just listening to the radio just to see what we were saying. It doesn't seem it was anything. So now we can take that water. We've got full loot. This has been an amazing run. Okay, not been the most cleanest run in the world.
Day 19.
The problem we've got now is we have 0 weapons.
These are today's household evac numbers for the district of Southborough. Evac
And we've got another one of these interaction points. An emergency phone box with a receiver dangling off the hook. A calm automated voice can be heard on the line, advising citizens to stay calm and wait for the household evacuation numbers to be announced.
Follow the perimeter wall north to Fort Malone.
We'll read that and see where if that's completed. Well, no, because I think it was at 2 and 4. Okay, I can't see anybody over to the right side patrolling, so I'm going to have to take a risk for it. It's not the clean, but we all survived, so I'm happy with that run. And again, that gives us a lot of good recon for a future run. We know exactly what we need. We need 1 lockpick here. We need a lot of stealth weapons really to do this effectively, because there's just so many people in the back. But I'm happy I've not got to go out. There was a little bit of an area in the first building on the bottom floor we didn't loot. So there might be some more good loot there. But I am happy with what we've done. So Joey's back up to full health because we used that health kit. Joe, was you the one that had extra stuff with scavenging? Actually, it doesn't matter if you've got the extra scavenging or not. Because your loot bag is so good, I think you've got to be the one that's going out on the loot runs. The barricades are looking solid. So, who needs to sleep the most? Not really anybody. Okay, you could do with eating. And we did cook some food. So your food's pretty good now. I am going to send Rahul to sleep. I don't think you've got any skills that I need to use, do you? Let me just double check. No, because you was the chemist. So yeah, you go to sleep because we've only got the 1 bed. We can't be waiting for people to go into the red before assigning them. So that's Rahul sorted for this phase. Kayla will come back to in a minute, and Hector's the next one I want to do. So what have you got? I know you had the wood one. Gain an extra component when you're dismantling. So where is the dismantle bench is the next question. Is that the weapon? No, there's the dismantle. So what have we got? So actually, dismantling the wooden box gets us 8 wood, and that gets us cloth. And we have 5 items to dismantle. That's a perfect. So you're going to get 24 cloth. That will allow us to do beds too if we wanted to. And 16 wood. That's just fantastic. Okay, Hector, that's your job sorted out. So we've got 2 other people to deal with. So Kayla, and your food was pretty good, Hector. I could have used some food, but that's fine. Oh, we've got Aubrey as well. I forgot about the new survivor we picked up. So you're the vegetarian. So you don't really have anything special about you, unfortunately, Aubrey. Search over to Kayla. This is the one thing with you, so many people, it will take quite a bit. We looked at you already, Joe. You could get extra components, but we've already sorted that out with somebody else. I want to go to Kayla. Rahul, Kayla, okay. Small chance of being evaded. You can make extra lockpicks, and you have reduced. So Kayla, this time, because Aubrey's not really good at anything, and she's good on food and good on L, I'm gonna get her to do the crafting. As long as we don't do lockpicks. I mean, she could do food if we've picked up enough items, which I don't think we have. We picked up no meat and we've only picked up 1 vegetable, so that's not an option. Let's go to the weapon bench. Maybe we can make some stealth weapons, because we're struggling for weapons now. So we have a good amount of resources. So it takes 2 of those bolt things to make each one of these, and 1 to make an hammer. Just so I've got some weapons, I'm going to get you to do that. So you're going to do me 2 heavy weapons and 3 stealth weapons. What's the durability like on this one? Again, it's only got durability of 2, so I've got 2 attacks on that. So we've still got 2 other people. Unfortunately, we can't take 2 out on scavenging runs. So we need to find something else for possibly Kayla to do, because I think Joe's going to be the new main person going out. Now, Kayla is better at stealth than anybody else, but that reduced inventory space is not the greatest. So what can I get you to do? Well, I'm going to get you to eat, because if I'm going to have you stuck to this bench for a couple of phases, and we'll just give you some junk food to top you up into blue. We will have enough wood after this phase to the workbench 3. And weapons, we would need more of them nut things. Maybe do cooking level 2. Have a look at what the coffee does. Is it worth pushing to that in any of the other runs? But that will take most of our wood, so we need to get wood on the next run. Otherwise, we'll be... Well, we could do a barricade, because the guy doing the barricades only needs 1. So yeah, do a cooking. That then doesn't leave me enough to do portable beds. 2. You could do some lockpicks. Is there anything else you could do? It's not the most efficient, but it's the best way of doing it. And then Joe, you're going to be going out on a run. Because we've cleared the Texas gas station. We've done the church. We did Old Ballads a couple episodes ago. We cleared out the records very early. I can't 100% remember if we've been to Griffith's store on this one. The only problem is he's doing Galaxy's Zone without a stealth weapon. He's suicide. I wish it told me on here if I've already looted it. So if it needs to have like a percentage on it and saying 60% looted or something like that, just so I have some sort of recollection that I've been there. Or have it sort of like green if it's complete, or red if it's complete, and yellow if it's partially complete. We just need a way of being able to identify that. Especially if you're on longer runs, you can't always remember where you've been and where you haven't been. I think I'm going to have to go to the Galaxy Zone. But I'm going to the Galaxy Zone with no weapons. Again, it's not the permanent run. We'll take a lockpick with us. Shame we didn't have a weapon. I'm not 100% certain this is the best idea, but it's a idea. And if we lose somebody this late in the run, we're about to end the run anyway. But I will do my best not to lose anybody. So yeah, and I would need to move my base to another location for me to be able to move and get access to more. So like the fire station, if I wanted to do that, I would have to move my base. And again, I could have moved my base on this phase. Everybody was pretty good at their sleep cycle. I've just got to hope that I can get some loot extremely early on in the run. Yeah, this is the one where we can't get for this door until we turn it on from the other side, and we have to go up. And wasn't there somebody up here? Okay, it's not letting me go up the ladder. Okay, it's not letting me go to the left, unfortunately. And I could turn my light on. Yeah, there's somebody roaming there. Unless I've got an hiding space, I've got no way of taking him out. I've got loot. Please give me a weapon. Give me scissors. I can find my ladder. It's a bit risky because I can't see above me. Okay, let's get... Okay, the scissors have auto-equipped in. We have got quite a bit of wood already. I literally can't see a thing above me. Normally you can have some sort of idea where they are. Okay, I think I just heard him walk past, so that's a good one. Take him out. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Come on. Did I kill it? Yeah, I couldn't see anybody in the back. I hate this zone because you've just got no visibility. And I think that destroyed the scissors already, yeah. So now I'm back to no weapons. Okay, what I'm going to do is turn up the brightness. Because if I can't see it, YouTube's only going to make it darker for you guys. So I'm going to turn it up to, say, 2.5. And then hopefully it doesn't look too washed out for both you and me. I can barely still see. So there's going to be somebody roaming that side most likely. But I can't see anybody at the moment. I can see a white dot to the right. That means that's an hiding space. There's somebody on the front of the plane and nobody on the back part. There doesn't seem to be any loot up here. Okay, a bit of an itch there, and I can't get for that door because it's blocked. I think this is where we lost somebody on these stairs in the previous run. Yeah, that person at the bottom. Thing is, I just can't see what's... Is there anybody roaming? Is that door closed to the left? Is there a gamma setting or something I can use? I will change the gamma for you guys on YouTube. That door looks open, but I haven't seen anybody walk this way, so I think I might be okay. Okay, there's a barrier there. I can't see anybody patrolling to the left of me. I'm looking for loot more than anything else because I need a weapon. And that's that door we need to get through. There's just nothing here. Okay, so we've got some loot. I just need a weapon of any kind. Still no weapon. So there is an hiding space here. We know them doesn't work with this door. So on this one, I'm going to come out to crouch because I need to dive up them ladders if I remember right. Because this is... Come on, let me get through. Okay. We've got light. And if I remember right, that we have to clear the... Okay, it's just getting me stuck on the top unless I go all the way. Let's close that door. Trying to see if I can see the guy below me without actually going onto the ladders. The issue we've still got is we've got no weapon. Okay, he's running around. Still. I mean, if I abandon the run now, we're coming out with some wood, we're coming out with some... And we have turned the lights on, which will make the next time here a lot easier. And we are crafting some stealth weapons and some heavy weapons. So we can easily clear this coming back a second time. And I think that might be the way to do it, because if I stop here, he's already half health, Joey's. He's only going to die. So I need to wait for this guy who's patrolling to go to the right of the ladder for me to have a clear path out. But yeah, there's just no way of clearing that area without you taking some sort of damage. I couldn't run through that door fast enough. I was standing up. I was sprinting and he still got me. As soon as I see this guy walking on the left-hand side back for that door... Oh, there's a second one. That's not good. So I'd need to wait for both of them to clear for me to have a path to the left. Just going to wait for them to pass and I'll bring you back. Okay, the first one's passed. I'm hoping the second one comes back pretty quickly so I can get through. Because if I make a run now, I'm just going to get hit and I'm just going to die. And I can't remember if there's any hiding spaces to the left. I do remember it doesn't allow me to access the roof out there, so I have no way to jump up to anything. Okay, there's the second person. Give him 5 seconds. Okay, he's passed. It's going to be a bit risky because he's going to see me. Come on. Okay, we come out with some loot. Wasn't the best run, but we knew it wasn't going to be easy with no weapons. So Hector's getting drained, Joe's getting drained, and Hector needs to eat. And we lost 3 barricades. So, who was our person? It was Hector, wasn't it? I need you to do barricades, don't I? The only problem is with all these people, we do need to start cooking more. So that means we would need to get the location with the farm to sustain this amount of people. So if you are going to do a run like this, it's probably better. I mean, I could get him to just eat a load of junk food. Get you back up into the blue. Well, your morale was good. We could have actually just give you dog food. That's fine. You're going to have to do without sleep, Hector, for 1 phase. We should have 1 piece of... Actually, we got a bit more wood because we collected some. And I need you to go... I need you to go on barricades. I don't think we picked up enough food to be able to do a cooking run. But yeah, we got 24 wood. Oh yeah, because we did the dismantle table, didn't we? So we're really good. So let's go to Aubrey next, because again, Aubrey's... Let's see who sleeps the lowest. Joe. Okay, so Joe's going to have to sleep. I thought we had a portable bed as well. For some reason, I don't seem to have access to it. Okay, so that's Joe and Hector sorted out. Who needs to eat? So, Hector's good. Aubrey doesn't like junk food, so you're going to have to eat a proper meal. Kayla's looking good. And Rahul could do with eating, so I'm just going to get him. He's got good morale, so I'm going to get him to eat a dog food. Oh, he's gained an upset stomach. So what does that do? But we can treat that by taking medicine. We should have quite a bit of medicine, so we'll just deal with that. So which type of medicine would you need there to treat the sick? You've gained from it, so that's sorted. Your food's okay. Who would I have to take out on the run, really? It's going to have to be Kayla, because Kayla is the best one with the stealth she's got. And I'm pretty certain we haven't got enough to do anything with the cooking. Yeah, because we picked up no meat. Actually, we got cooking level 2 now, haven't we? But we need meat to do the goulash. We could do a massive amount. Well, we could do 3 sets of coffee. What does it do? Strong brew, even without cream, temporarily restore rest when consumed. So we could do 3 of those. Unfortunately, we need to collect some meat to do the goulash. We could do 1 vegetable soup. Again, we are going to have to keep on top of the food now. So we need to bring food back on the next run. And Rahul, that's you sorted. So who do I have less to deal with? I've got Kayla who's going to go out. And Aubrey. Now, Aubrey made a load of weapons, so I don't think there's anything to do on dismantle or weapons. But we will just have a quick check. Yeah, dismantle station, I've got nothing. Weapons, I've got no bolts, so I can't do anything there. So the only thing Aubrey could do is we've already got somebody on sleep. Is she's going to have to craft something. Her sleep's okay for 2 cycles, but I think we've only got 1 cycle left. So yeah, it's saying I haven't done portable beds. That's why I couldn't find the second bed. We could go up to workbench level 3. What does that do? Unlock the stations. Level 3 stations and the... Oh, workbench level 3, not weapons level 3. Level 3 stations and cutting torches. If I hadn't have lost that phase in between episodes, then I would be able to do this one. And actually see what it gives me. I think beds are the one with just the amount of people we've got. We've got to get beds. Can't get beds 2. Could get barricades 2, so we have to do it even less. We don't have enough to... Well, we could do weapon. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Get you to do that. You don't have enough resources then to do anything else. Unless I pick something up. So, yeah, we'll just have you doing that. And then Kayla. Let's take us out with a bang. Unfortunately, we've got to go back to that zone, but we have got weapons now to go back to Galaxy Arcade. We've got loads of weapons. No, we didn't use the lockpick, did we? So I'm guessing we still need to take a lockpick. We'll take one of the heavy weapons and we'll take 2 of the light stealth ones. Because there's a lot of zombies on the back plane which keep getting aggroed. So everybody set up. Let me just double check. Yeah, you're set up, you're set up, you're set up, you're set up. Let's see if we can clear this, take as much loot as we can. I'm pretty confident this is the last phase we've got of this demo. But we're going to try and do it clean with nobody dying on this run. Hopefully all them people we aggroed have then gone back to their... The lights are still on, so that's good. And hopefully everybody we aggroed has gone back to their back placements and are not roaming. I can hear a lot of... Yeah, he's on the front plane. The one's at the back plane. We already looted that. Okay, let's go into an hiding space. Just need to make sure we've got the right weapon. We haven't. We want to have a stealth weapon on to start off. Because we've got this guy to the right of us that needs to be took out. Just want to make sure there was nobody else. Yeah, because there's one at the front and one at the back. And one in the next room. And one above. Now, if I take this guy out, I might be able to go and run round to the top and take that one out with an heavy weapon. But let's start off with a stealth. I'm pretty confident these are only going to be 1 attacks. It has automatically equipped the next stealth weapon. And again, while we're going for the top, we've got light this time, so we can actually see if we've missed anything. I think I can take this out with an heavy weapon. It might be a bit of a... Okay, that weapon didn't destroy. So we must have 2 attacks with the stealth weapons. That's even better. Yeah, we've cleared that loot pile. And because we've cleared the guy below... Oh no, this one's not even standing on the same plane as us, so that's fine. Let me just hide away a second. It doesn't actually show me which one we was using, so we'll just use this one. Okay, I thought this one from the bottom was standing on the plane, but it's not, it's off it. So if we did make noise... Okay, so we've got nothing else except for going for that one where we've just killed the guy. Now, is that something to loot? It is. Stuff to dismantle, that's good. I do like the dismantle bench. That was giving me a load of good items. 8 wood. 8 cloth from breaking down, so it does show me on the long run, or when the game does actually get released, getting dismantle items are going to be your best ones. What is this? Just a beer. Okay, we'll leave the beer for a full stack of these. We'll leave 1 camera for the wires, because I need the wires more. There's no way up at the moment. And if I make a lot of noise, this guy here in the back, he's going to come live. So that tells me we've got to kill this guy away from this guy here, so I can't kill him close to the door. So look where the truck is to the right of that box, the red truck with the wheels. I've probably got to take this guy about that distance to not aggro this guy. Didn't break the weapon. Take what we can. Oh, a crowbar. That's going to be nice. I do want to take that. I just wanted to make sure there was nobody roaming first before spending too much in menu. We'll lose a cloth for that. A proper weapon, better than the ones we can craft. Okay, so that door's open. And there is a ladder just on the other side of it. Oh, we've got another spot here. Remain calm. We didn't actually look at the remain calm one, so I'm just going to go up the ladder. Because we've got no way of accessing up here except for this way. So let me just have a look at the plans. So yeah, we've got all 4 remain calms, and we've managed to collect all 4 strange markings as well. So unless there's something else in these demos, we've actually collected everything we have access to. So yeah, it even tells you there where you need to go. So to get all 4 of those, you go to Griffin's and Sons. So that we did do the hardware store, so it's a good job I didn't go there. The Presbyterian, which is the church. The Old Ballad, which is the old haunted house type place. And Ardwick's trailer, which again was great loot. Although it was a bit, there was no zombies or anything there. So if you do go to that, don't take any weapons, don't take any lockpicks, and then you just get the guy. If you've got Joe, go and send him so he can get as much loot as possible. Remain calm. So it's, again, the church again, the hardware store, the arcade, and the taxi depot for the other one. Very good information to get. We can't do anything about that guy from this side, so we've got to come behind him. So it looks like we've got to go up to come down, okay? And I think I'm going to go with one of my heavier weapons. Might not be the best idea. But because we're close to a ladder, I had an easy escape out of here. And this is the problem with her now compared to Joe. Joe's just superior. So we could hide in that space without taking this guy out if you want to do a no-kill run. But I think there's certain people you just got to kill. There's no way of avoiding some people. Do you want to go across the top before we get down? That second door is open, so I'm a bit worried about that. But we do have a good easy run to the ladder if we need to. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anybody patrolling. Didn't this have a safe, if I remember right? Yeah, there, for the lockpick. That gets me an inventory space back. Take as much as we can. Okay, so what items here are good? Well, like I said, any... that's repairing. Okay, so that's not a dismantle. We did say we need to take food. Could do with getting rid of one of these 2 weapons. I think we are at the point. Well, we've got 2 stacks of these wires, so I think we're just happy with that. And I don't think there's anything else here except for that. I can't get out that window. No, there's no window there. So we have to go down the ladders to the right and we can take that guy out. He's in the back. I am going to risk it with an heavier weapon because I do want to get rid of this weapon. If there's somebody else patrolling, then I'll switch to a stealth. Oh, okay. So we've got to wait for you to turn, get down quickly, and we've got to get behind you really, really quick before you turn. That weapon's actually quite good. The ones we crafted. Come on, let me have the prompt. Okay, it's not attracting anybody on the back, so that's really good. I like that weapon, what we're crafting. And that's only with weapon workbench level 1, I think. We do have some water, so we don't desperately need to take that. So, again, this looks like it's going to be a 2. We could clear that route so we can get through now. Might be a good idea to close that door. But yeah, this is going to be one where you're going to have to come back twice if you want to get the maximum amount of loot. And there is a guy over here because we saw him on the other side of the table. So we need to wait for him to come up to the door, turn round and then get in there quickly. Brilliant, that's what I was after. Weapons destroyed so I can go and collect some more loot from somewhere. Actually, I'll take the water over that. And now we've done everything in here unless there's a search pile in here, which you have. Yep, there's a search pile. And we do know we need food over anything else. Stacks 8 sugar, that's quite nice. Still got our 2 stealth weapons as well. Let's get rid of a bandage for the 2 meat. And we just have to do it as that. So yeah, we left a load of loot at this zone, but we've done a fairly clean run except for that first run. I don't think there's any better way of doing that electronic door. And then we're back to the shelter. And there it is, end of the demo. Fantastic. Really, really enjoying this. It's got a good future and it seems to be extremely popular. And I'm happy with the run we've just done. We collected, I think we've collected more people than we actually needed. Aubrey didn't really have any good skills, so I could have just ignored her. I just didn't really want to. But yeah, when you start getting 5 people, being able to get them 5 people fed is going to become an issue. So yeah, I'm thoroughly happy with that run. And if this video goes well, and if you do want to see another one, leave a comment below. I'm more than interested to do. We only done 2 of the sets. I think we had 4 sets of people we could have done. So there is more runs I can do, and if I do another one, I will do it with a different set of people, with a different target, maybe trying to aim for weapon workbenches and guns, because we haven't used that sort of mechanic in the game yet. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next series. Thank you. Bye.